Mike is on. Mike is on. Okay, everybody, happy Thursday. How was my day? My day was good. Fairly typical. Let's see. I guess the biggest difference was I didn't make breakfast for Carlene at 7 because she wasn't here at 7. As you all probably know, she drove Richard to South Station somewhere around 6 or shortly after 6 o'clock this morning. I believe he was taking a 9 o'clock train out of South Station to Washington, and traffic going into Boston during morning rush hour is horrific. So they had originally planned to leave at 7, and I guess overnight she had a change of plans and left at 6, which was probably a good idea because by 7 I'm sure it was bumper to bumper traffic. But she got him there, and as far as we know, he's off safely, so hope he has a great time in Washington, D.C. It was really nice to see him and have him here again. So breakfast for Carlene was somewhere around 9 o'clock this morning. Her usual steak. So there you go. What else? Floors, laundry, feeding puppies, feeding dogs in the kennels, moving dogs around to make sure that everybody has been out, and everybody has been out. Some people are asking where the authors are. The authors are now out in the car lot, which is in Nut House, adjacent to the house. We try to get them out when it's nice. It was not nice here this morning. It was really quite cold. I was running around with a sweatshirt on, which is unusual. But it warmed up nicely this afternoon, and it's sunny and dry, so we thought we should get them out, for a few hours. If they stay in here, all they do is sleep all day, and I think most likely, like babies, that's the reason they're up all night, because they're sleeping too much during the day. At this point in their development, they really need to be awake and moving around more. So they're outside. I haven't checked on them lately, but they're probably fine. They went out much better this time than they did the first time. They're still not quite sure where they're going and what they're doing, but when we called pop, 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 they followed me into the car lot. So there they are. I'm sure they'll be back, I would say after dinner, maybe before mail call or somewhere in that vicinity. No, they will not be going. I don't know what this question. Will they be going back to the Nut House? So they will not be spending the night in the Nut House. They will be coming back into the house. They're still not quite ready to spend a night outside, but they will hopefully be going out during the day. I think that tomorrow is supposed to be a beautiful day, high 70s, and I think the next few days are supposed to be fairly decent. So before it gets too cold, we will be getting them outside as often as we can. Okay, I see a message about one of the pups on Puppy Hill. I will check with somebody as soon as I finish this. How is Maya doing? Well, of course, Maya is brilliant. She's fine. Actually, she's doing okay. She's still drinking and peeing more than the others, but not as frequently as she was, as compared to herself, she's doing better. As compared to the others, she still drinks more frequently, but not to the extent that she was. So I'm very hopeful that when she finishes this round of antibiotics, she'll be fine. In all seriousness, she is very bright. Pam and I talk about it all the time. She's really smart. She knows her name. She's the first one to follow when we go outside, the first one to go into the car lot, and she's adorable. So what else is going on? Faye, the CP who's here from North Carolina and who has been working her butt off since she got here, has generously offered to make dinner tonight, so I don't have to cook tonight. God love her. She's making some southern dish called frogmore stew or something. I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be delicious, and I'm not cooking, so that's great. And that's just Linda coming back in. If you've noticed Chaos sitting looking out the window in the sunroom, she's been looking out the window because Linda went for a walk down the driveway and Chaos just sat there looking the whole time. So, she's back.
Say hello to everybody.
Linda says hi.
Say hello.
Chaos, you want to say anything?
Go ahead, say hi.
Chaos doesn't want to say anything.
Say hello.
So, what else can I tell you?
Okay,
Not a heck of a lot. Arayat is here because Grace had an appointment, so she'll be the next one looking out the window. Yeah. What else is going on here? Not much. Tomorrow's Friday. That's a good thing. Would I like to keep one of the authors for myself? Of course I would. Who wouldn't? My favorites are Maya and Edgar, but I'm hopeful they're going to make wonderful service dogs. I already have two. I have Violet and Hugo. I'd have a third in a moment. My husband thinks I'm a nutcase, but we'll cross that bridge if and when we ever get to it again. I'm looking at the hurricane shutters that Debbie Gaffney just posted in Florida. I actually lived in Florida for 5 years. I never saw hurricane shutters though. I hope everybody down there is safe. I hate hurricanes. Sizzle is definitely settling in. She's very comfortable in the house. I call her Goldilocks. Some days she goes from every bed in here. She literally has slept on, I think, every bed today, except for maybe the large futon in the kitchen. Is she better about going out to the bathroom? She's better if an adult here says, you need to go out, you haven't been out for a while, let's go out for a walk, let's go out and potty. She herself does not initiate going to the door and letting you know she needs to go out. And unfortunately, she still will go out, run around, and then come in the house and pee on the floor. So she's still, she's only a puppy. She's only a puppy. So, I mean, to me, at this age, it's our responsibility. It's the adult's responsibility to kind of schedule her, if you will, or keep track of how, when she last went to the bathroom and keep bringing her out so that she gets the message that she needs to go outside. She'll get there. She will get there, but I think we need to be more vigilant. Did Chaos pick Linda as her human? She most certainly did. She loves Linda. She also loves Jackie and Amy, who come once a week and take the dogs out in the community for walks, in community training, if you will, getting used to traffic lights and people and other animals. And they always take Chaos out, and Chaos gets very excited when she sees Jackie and Amy come, usually on Wednesdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the days. Either of those days they come, but she adores Linda. And I swear she can tell time because somewhere shortly after 10, around 10:30, she starts looking out the window to see if Linda's coming. And she can actually hear her when today Linda was outside, somewhere around 10:30, speaking with Grace. And Chaos must have heard her. No windows are open here. And she was standing at the door whining, so I let her go out. So, yeah, she definitely has chosen Linda. They've chosen each other, I think. 8 a.m. tomorrow. God, I will pray for you. I will. I hate her. As I said, I just hate them. They can do such terrible damage. Let's see. What else can I say? Wilbur is here, at least till Sunday, I believe. So I think there's a plan to try and have him and Gussie have a date to see if that works. So we'll see. I mean, I guess if he doesn't work out, I think Ramit will be here on Sunday, so he may step in, but we'll see. I think something's going to happen. I'm not sure. Chaos is back, so Linda must be coming back. So what else can I tell you? Violet's been having a grand old time digging holes looking for chipmunks outside. I just went to bring her and Hugo back into their kennel and deagle, and her entire face and nose, just like yesterday, is covered with dirt. And I know exactly what she's doing. She's obsessed with chipmunks. She goes crazy, even in my yard, running around the trees, looking in the bushes, trying to dig holes, much to my husband's chagrin. She's nutty over getting chipmunks. She never caught one. She just likes looking for them. I don't know what she'd do if she caught one. Might not be good. How is Logan? Logan he's okay. He's sad. He just seems sad to me. He's a very nice dog. I know Megan took him for a walk around the pond earlier today. Steve took him out somewhere, and he's just now gone with Colleen. So, I think he might like being with Colleen too, because it's more one-on-one. I mean, Oscar will be there obviously, but it's more one-on-one adult time, and he seems to like that. She'll bring him to work with her, as well as keep him in the house and work on, assess what his skills are and whatever. So, what's for dinner? Well, I'm not making dinner, but CP Faye is making something called frogmore stew, which she tells us is a southern dish. So we'll report back to you tomorrow on how that all went. I won't be here for dinner, but I'll hear about it. How far away is the farm from the coast? Geez, I don't know.
30 minutes?
Yeah, I'd say about 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, 20 miles, 20 to 30 miles, somewhere in that vicinity. I don't think we're supposed to get any ramifications, though, from the storm. I've been watching the weather off and on, and it looks like it's not going to come up here. But you never know. You never know. I hope it does not come up here. A little bit of rain would be okay, but nothing more.
Very good girl. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, if there's no other questions, I think I'm going to say good afternoon to everybody. Have a good night. Those of you who are in the path of this hurricane, fingers crossed and prayers that everything goes okay. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right, the mic is now off.